All right. Okay. Assalamualaikum and good morning. Before we start the meeting, I would like to ask, are all the departments involved present today?
Yes, Mr. Director.
Yes, yes,
Okay, and all right. Thank you for attending this meeting. Well, first of all, I would like to thank all the ESCO divisions of the company for being willing to attend our meeting this time. I hope our meeting this time went smoothly by discussing the issues that arose this time. Okay, the purpose of today's meeting is to find a solution for the problems that our brand, which Netflix in India, is facing now. As we can see, our brand currently is having less response in India as we already market compared to other competitors. Although Netflix is a world famous brand, why is Netflix for the f- why is Netflix not the first choice of consumers in India in the SVOD market? So I decided to hold this meeting to discuss how to further improve the performance of our brand. As we all know, Netflix did not change its present model in the Indian market, which had resulted in losing its ground. There were lots of questions that arose accompanied with numerous challenges in terms of government regulations, pricing structures, and increase in the number of competitive players. Will Netflix be able to build a marketing and growth strategy which can prevent them from losing their market share and revenue? Should we introduce a new product such as Amazon and MI for stake in the existing markets? These are several questions and issues that I have thought of. So, based on the management analysis tools that we use to look at a company's situation as a whole, we refer to the SWOT analysis. I assume that for the strength and opportunities, there are no problems regarding both of them, since as we see for the strengths, our brand already offered suitable content such as Hollywood and international content. Our brand also give a monthly free trial plan for new users. Besides, Netflix also has an exponential growth which makes Netflix become an influential brand for online streaming content not only in India, in the US, but across the world. Lastly, 126 original series and movies have been released and no other network or cable TV channels have been able to achieve these feats. Further opportunities as well, as you can see, it has a large number of internet users, which is 500 million users, and also increase demand on video and go. Next, Netflix in India also has a rapid penetration, high-speed internet access, which low cost data, increase of video and demand, and also revenue expected to increase from 700 million US dollar to 2.7 billion US dollar. Lastly, rapid growth in smartphone adoption from India is the second largest smartphone market in the world and also give our brand the opportunity to increase our consumers. Hence, there will be no recommendations for both strengths and opportunities because it is already good as it helps our brand to improve more. So, this meeting will continue by using the existing weaknesses and threats to support any solution that will be suggested. So, okay. Now, anyone want to start giving any suggestions and recommendations?
Yes, Mr. Director, I'm from the marketing department. Would like to give a recommendation. We can see that high marketing cost is one of our brand's weaknesses. So I recommend that our brand should use more digital marketing. Apart from using websites such as YouTube to promote their brand, Netflix can redesign their marketing strategy by using other platforms that offer lower and cheaper costs, such as social media, even though it is an intense advertising. However, Netflix can run ads using the existing platform as usual, but Netflix needs to set limits for frequency and the number of ads created to reduce marketing costs. For example, Netflix may go for pop-up ads on YouTube only once or two rather than many times, since it will cost more cost. By using digital marketing, Netflix may cut their marketing costs because Netflix spent a huge cost for their marketing, which is 1.808 billion US dollar. By marketing through social media platforms, it is the best way for Netflix to increase the number of consumers because India has the second largest number of internet users, out of which approximately 500 million use the internet on smartphones. So, with the use of smartphones and the availability of high-speed internet services that can be accessed by every Indian, the probability for them to have a social media account is high. For instance, advertising on Facebook is the most effective because most everyone has a Facebook account where they can see the advertisement every time they scroll their timeline. Advertising on Facebook is the cheapest online advertising compared to many other online advertising platforms. Facebook ads also are often a much more profitable way to market the business than other advertising channels. Hence, by using this method, Netflix can attract more users by using a very low cost.
How about offline marketing? Can we grow our business using method as well?
Offline marketing has many advantages, but in this age of technology, no matter what type of business, they all still choose to use online marketing, especially digitally. This is because offline marketing is an old method but does not deny that it still works. However, everyone uses the internet where through this digital marketing, the delivery reach users faster than offline marketing. In addition, the cost of offline marketing is also high compared to digital marketing, such as making banners, because the wages to pay the factory to make the banners are very expensive. So Netflix can do offline marketing to attract new users, but it will cost a lot of money. So I also found that in weakness that local players have a deeper understanding of the ethics, culture and taste of Indian consumers. What do you think about it? Do any of you from production department have suggestions or recommendations for these weaknesses?
Yes, I have a suggestion. From the witness, we can see to get response or attention from the consumer, the company needs to focus and meet the customer needs, want and desire. Once you become a leader in a market, you could grow your company. So I would like to suggest Netflix should create culture relevance, means focus on consumer relevance. Netflix culture relevance goes beyond knowing what we want to watch, although content is one of the important elements. Culture relevance means influencing how they talk, how they behave, and what they watch. As we can see here, the news from 12 main times about the spotlight streaming growth in India. In recent years, sport viewers have been instrumental in the growth in popularity of live streaming in India culture. They have shown that not only they have an appetite for watching sport content, they are also willing to pay for the privilege. So, to get this opportunity, Netflix should enter the live sport streaming in India. Live stream has made it quite easy to watch sport game in a real time like cricket, football and others. It is estimated that the number of people watching live stream videos would rise steadily over the year. As we know, cricket was extremely popular in this country, but Netflix not focus only on cricket event. They should focus on all sport, especially big event like FIFA World Cup.
I agree with Miss Ainordin that from the production team that we should focus on consumer relevant and also sport that have become really popular in India. I'm also curious about the pricing plan for Netflix because as overpricing. What do you think, Mira?
For that witness, I think Netflix should change or add new planning because pricing is critically important. The Netflix case proved that pricing changes can make or break a business, and therefore it is important to invest in making the right pricing decision. It also reinforces that even small changes in pricing can add up to major improvement in a company's profitability. As we can see here, Netflix have three price ranges, and that is the basic plan, standard plan, and premium scheme. Consumer in India nowadays think that these price ranges are higher price, and they all are willing to pay for their contest. So I think we should open or create a new package with a lower price to attract India consumer again. Because for the new package, we'll put India show like sport, like Miss Ainodin said earlier about India consumer love sport channel. So I actually totally agree with her, and we also will add a few popular show in that package. So this new package are only available in India, so that India consumer can more attracted to use Netflix because this news package only have in India, and we only focus on that country only. So I believe this new package will be famous in India and can help Netflix become popular again in India. So I think this idea will help Netflix to not lose anymore because of pricing issue.
Sorry for interrupting. I want to ask if you think that Netflix is actually presenting their customer with choices in India.
Yes, I totally agree that Netflix presents customer with choices, and customer respond better to pricing increases when they have option, and that is true even if the option are not all that great in Netflix case. Why there is increase the price of standard plan, but it still have the entry level basic plan at $6.90 per month. A budget conscious customer could by all means downgrade if they could not afford Netflix price increases. Doing so would mean giving up a lot and no more HD streaming, and only have one concurrent device. Still, having a choices make the customer feel in control and make it easier for them to swallow a price increase. For marketing team, I have a question. I hear Netflix also have many competitors in India. So, do any of you have any suggestion for the recommendation about these threats, and what did you think about this?
Yes, I would like to recommend that Netflix India should improve their competitive strategy. First of all, as we know that price of Netflix India is expensive compared to other competitor. Netflix user also come from the high income people. This cause for the middle income earner, they are more interested in using the cheaper one like Hotstar. So Netflix India need to do something to encounter this problem. And I agree with Mira, as her mentioned earlier, that we need to create a new package at a cheaper price than the previous package, where to target those who earn middle income. When the price is cheap, the profit per subscription is also small. But when using this method, we can increase the number of Netflix user and indirectly then be potential customer for others package. In addition, Amazon Prime also introduced Fire TV and Fire Stick, which are a threat for Netflix. So to overcome this problem, Netflix must collaborate with a streaming device, must collaborate with more streaming device than before. This is because when many device partner, Netflix will be easy to access anywhere, and it will attract many people to use it. For example, they can collaborate with Xbox, LG, Samsung for online streaming. In addition, it can also be a device partner to a laptop, where everyone who has a laptop will have a Netflix application. In this way, we can expand the Netflix brand and also be able to become a dominant player in web streaming, video subscription. It could exploit the growth of new streaming device in the market.
I agree with Miss Ain Razakafi state about the Fire TV and Fire Stick because there is a lot of advantage about it, and also it could help Netflix become more improved in technology and it easier for Indian consumer to enjoy Netflix at home with their friends and family. So what do you think about it, Mr. Director?
Actually, I agree with all of the opinion that you all give because I can see the benefits and advantages we got to attract Indian consumers, and I think we can go for the conclusion about our discussion for today.
Yes.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
So, since Mr. Director already agrees with all the recommendations, should we proceed by performing those recommendations in order to increase our brand's users?
yes, for sure. We could implement the recommendation immediately so we can improve our brand and increase more users. If there is nothing else to be discussed, and then I will end our meeting here now. I feel very honored for the attendance and cooperation given by all of you in this meeting. Thank you, everyone.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Thank
Mr.
you,
Mr.
Mr.
Director.
Director.
Director. Thank you.